But I think the strongest asset of the leader is to realize where you're weak, because leaders and athletes, we don't want to realize we're weak. We don't want to say we can't shoot a layup. I don't want to say I can't throw my jab like I'm supposed to. I don't want to say that, but as a true leader, you've got to be able to admit that.
I like that. I want to throw a wrench in there because I'm very curious as athletes, having that background of like weaknesses. And I've heard you say this before where you hire out your weaknesses. And I love what you said about the specialist. But let's take a step back. Is that always the case? And I'm wondering this because I'm thinking like, when I used to play basketball, it was like, okay, you got to work on your left, right? Because I'm a righty. Now, in business, is it different, Tim? Do I not work on my left and look for a lefty? Like, sir, I'm very curious if I'm listening to this. Is that the approach in the landscape of business and real estate? Is that how I should look at it, or should I still work on my left?
I think that's different. If you being an athlete and if you are a lead person, you're probably going to want to start your own team. So you definitely need to work on your weaknesses. Used to, the people would think when they were on a team, they didn't make any money. They run around and the team leader got rich. But now you have to be so competitive with splits. I have agents that work for me who make north of $200,000 a year, and they have zero expenses, zero. My team, I have to pay nearly $30,000 a month out. That is a big expense. That's a scary expense for someone who is thinking about being a team leader. But some people want to march to a different drum. And if those people want to march to a different drum, they need to create their own band. And then I would think they need to work where they're weak. But I think the strongest asset of the leader is to realize where you're weak, because leaders and athletes, we don't want to realize we're weak. We don't want to say we can't shoot a layup. I don't want to say I can't throw my jab like I'm supposed to. I don't want to say that, but as a true leader, you've got to be able to admit that and work on it, or do like I did. I hired it out. I am a very big go-getter. I am not an attention to detail person. So my first hire was someone who will dot every I and cross every T and keep me within the line so I can run as fast as I can.
Experiment Nation, thanks for watching. If you found this experiment to be useful and practical, one that you can apply in your lab, and would like to receive more experiments and blueprints, make sure you text me at 678-679-5613. Text experiment at 678-679-5613 to receive more blueprints and experiments for your lab. We'll see you on the other side.